Welcome to the rebranded, former Bridging the Gap UK podcast, now known as Chat Real with Victoria and Jay.
Yes.
This episode is definitely going to divide people because the subject matter is somewhat sensitive and not really spoken about. It's not the side of the gay scene that you see on social media or that's like polished and filtered like gay pride and Mardi Gras and the lovely gay couple next door that have just adopted a new baby. No. Today, we are going to discuss the dark side of the gay scene, the secret side that nobody wants to talk about, but does go on behind closed doors.
It certainly does.
So let me introduce to you my partner in crime, Mr. Jason, the Queen.
The Queen! Oh, I've been upgraded. I love it. It's fantastic.
Well, are you usually a princess, are you?
No, never been a princess. No. never a princess. Not yet.
Welcome to the podcast.
Hi.
I'm saying welcome, but actually you're now my co-host.
Yes, 100%.
So
this is all new, fresh.
It is, isn't it?
It's going to be amazing.
It is. We've got so many big things planned. Are you sure you're not going to be outcasted from the gay community following this disclosure?
No, I think there's everything that people just don't talk about, and that not that we don't want people to know. No, people never ask the questions.
Yeah.
So people will think it's glamorous and it's fun and we look fantastic and we look great, but actually, behind the scenes, there's a lot more that goes into it.
Yes. Some of you are going to be somewhat
shocked, disbelief.
I mean, it's going to make you think, this episode, and that, of course, is the point. So let's get straight into it. Let's go. What is something that would genuinely shock people about the gay scene that most people don't know?
You've just gone straight in there,
I
haven't you?
am.
I
want you to tell me immediately.
I think most people see the conception of the gay scene, they look good, they want to look great. They want to be the arms of the ladies. Everyone wants to know them and go through. But actually, in the background, there's a lot that goes on to lead into that. And I think the shocking thing is how many gays are kind of single and what they do and consider to be fun.
What they consider
to be fun.
Right.
We're out there, we look good, we have fun, everybody loves us.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we want to have a little bit of excitement as well.
If straight women were as open and, excuse the word, but promiscuous as gay men.
Promiscuous, yeah.
Then straight men would have a field day, because the only thing holding them back from doing what they really want to do is how straight women are a bit more reserved and choosy. But when you've got two men that are always up for anything, it creates a kind of environment where anything goes, is what I can imagine. And I think that's probably why it's so...
100%.
Because you find it so easy to get laid, don't you? Let's be honest.
Oh, it's so much easier. So much easier. You haven't got to take them out on a date. You haven't got to follow them. You haven't got to message them. You haven't got to tell them what time you're finishing. Literally, in the gay world, it is as easy as you just pick up a phone and within half an hour you can have someone in your house.
Right, so tell me about these apps then, because obviously in the straight world it's Tinder, and you have to go through the whole process of chatting and what's your favourite colour and have you got brothers and sisters. It's so boring. Is that the same in the gay scene? On the gay apps?
Not really. I mean, everyone knows the main app out there that everyone follows is Grindr.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of a catalogue, really. So basically, you jump on Grindr, you flick your way through, you can see pictures on there. Some will show their face, some will not. And you're basically looking for something you like. It will list what they like, what they're looking for. And some of them will just outrightly just say what they want. So they basically say, come round, I want somebody to come play with my or I'm a top or I'm a bottom. So it's literally a catalogue, and you'll message them, they'll message back, and within half an hour you've got someone there. That's kind
crazy.
Of the basic
So you don't even need any conversation. It's basically, right, I've seen your profile, I see what you're looking for, I can fulfill that, and I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, basically.
No, they don't need to know anything else about you.
No, they're just not interested.
Wow.
And that's the basic apps. And then you've got apps that they brought out recently called Blowers. And I know the
Love
name.
that already.
Oh, Blowers.
I mean, how long did it take someone to think of that name?
And it kind of came out, but it's like a map. When you look on Google Maps, it shows you where all the shops are.
Yeah.
This shows you where all the gays are. Like lifetime. You've got a green light that tells you that they're there waiting in front of their phone.
It's like Google Maps instead of speed cameras. You've got
literally, it's just there, and you go on. It'll show you a picture, and I mean, it's mental because it will tell you what they're looking for.
Yeah.
But underneath, it will also give them a rating. So it's TripAdvisor for gays.
Oh my God! Like 5 out of 5 best ass I've eaten it.
Exactly. It's absolutely nuts. But there is a scary side because they're coming round and you think, oh, I've got to be perfect because I don't know what
Because
they're
they're
going to
going to
say
rate you
about
like,
me.
like an Uber
Get a
driver.
rating.
Oh
It's
my
absolutely
God,
crazy.
But that is so... Isn't that just that's so degrading in a way, isn't it? Because like you're literally it's like a test every time you ever meet up.
Yeah, 100%.
But I suppose it forces you to be on your best, give your best.
You always have to perform. If you're not going to perform well, you're always worried about that 1 star.
What was your rating? I don't want to tell us now.
It was 3.2, but then it went up to 4.5. So we were getting there. I think I know who that was, though. Must have been a first time, and they must have enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
Has to have been.
I love that. Okay, so what is a part of the scene that people glamorise, but it's actually pretty grim?
I think most of the time it's, gay guys when they meet each other and everyone's like, oh my God, they're so cute. But when you first meet, you actually don't know anything about these people. In the straight world, you've dated, you've gone out, you've spent some time, you've been a little bit inquisitive, checked on their Facebook. And in the gay world, you can meet somebody out in a club and straight away they'll just click and they're like, right, you come back. But the problem
But what
is...
do you mean? How can you click with someone when you can barely speak to them? Is it just literally a physical chemistry thing?
It's just physical chemistry. Or you like the way that person looks. Or you like the way that...
So it's all very superficial.
Very superficial. There's nothing there at all. But then, of course, you don't know what you're going back to. Are you going to theirs? Are you coming to yours? Where are they going? And then you've got the really weird ones that it's just like, I don't want to take you back anywhere. There's a park over the road. So the glamorous side suddenly disappears. You've got these 2 great guys that are in there. They look fantastic. And then they're up against a tree in a park.
Yeah. Oh,
it's just like, no, not a bit of me.
And people also glamorise these, the idea of these like sex parties and stuff like that. But, you think you're going around for this erotic threesome and there can be, as I don't want to tell this story. You tell this story. Because that is all on you.
So literally, right, you get these people, and I've been in this situation before where they're like, oh, let's have a threesome, it's fantastic. You know the person sitting in front of you looks fantastic, but you don't know who the third person is.
Yeah.
And, I've gone back before and I've like, great, he's fit, he's really good. You go in there and then you turn up and then it's like, oh, is that what we're playing with?
Yeah.
It's like, okay. But, it's still fun. You kind of get on with it because when you're in the situation.
That's not what I'm talking about, though. I think you're sugarcoating this. I want you to tell the grim story of the 2 people in the corner and what they were doing.
Oh, wow. You're really going to go there?
Yes, I'm going to go there. Hello, we want the dark side.
Right, this guy was stunning and he was all about, I come from Dubai and I've checked out his Instagram. Looks really good. We're going back. So we go back and it turns out that this really was a party house.
Yeah.
So we go upstairs, we go into this bedroom and the other guy's not, it's not too bad. In the corner, they must have been there like 20 minutes for us. There is a guy laying on the floor with a plastic sheet and this guy is just standing there p***ing over him.
Stop, in his mouth.
And I'm like, what is going on? I came back for you and you're okay, but what is that going on over there?
No.
They told me that when you get there is a bit of porn. I imagined like a 65-inch. Not 2 guys on their knees and a guy laying on the floor just all over the place. I'm like, what's
Not my kind
that
of porn, bruv.
and these are the grim things that you walk into. I mean, Percy was give me half an hour, get them out the room, get rid of the stinker and then we're on. But,
I just remembered I got to move my car. Tell me about an experience you've had that you have gone into and thought, what have I done? What have I walked into?
No. You really want to answer this question?
Yeah.
Really? I've gone out. We've had a fantastic night.
Yeah.
We met this guy. Fantastic. Brilliant. Dressed to the nines. Looked good. Muscly. Really sweet. We get back. Absolutely fantastic. Sweet. Start taking the clothes off. And as you do, turn the light off. I thought, brilliant. Got this really hot guy. I'm ready. We're there. We're in it. And the first thing you do, you have a little bit of a kiss. Hand goes down. And I'm like, is something missing? And there literally was something missing. This guy, there was nothing downstairs whatsoever. I was like, okay, this is something new. Now, you would think that would be disclosed earlier on in the evening.
So no. This is a trans
man. Completely undetectable. He was gorgeous.
Did not disclose this to you at all?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
And there was no bottom surgery, so still a full-on woman downstairs?
Yeah, all downstairs. All this was all fine. beautiful,
And
all
top
sorted.
surgery.
Top surgery, all done. Couldn't even see the scars, so well done to that surgeon.
Yeah, did you smash it?
Well, the problem is at that point, you're already kind of in it, aren't you? I mean, I've got to be honest,
You still
it was a
smashed it,
little
didn't you?
bit more damper and not as tight as what I'm used to, but I didn't want to let the poor guy down. Do you know, because at the end of the day, I'm thinking, what if he's on blowers? And he's going to leave a TripAdvisor. I couldn't be doing a number one and drop my rating.
Oh my God, stop! So that's terrible, because if that was the other way around, if that was a woman that brought home, say a gay woman that brought home
a man
and didn't know that it was a man, and still had a that would be classed as sexual assault.
Yeah, the and this is the thing about the gay world. It is so different. It's not that we accept it, but I think it's not so...
You're not going to be fannies about it.
No, I'm not going to be fannies about it. I mean, come on, 2 lips apart, but, you know...
So basically what you're telling me is you're technically bi now.
Well, for
about 30 minutes.
Yeah, about 30. Well, come on. An hour and 10.
Right, now this is the part I'm excited to talk about. Because...
You're actually scaring me now. After the last one. If this is the bit you're excited about.
But no, I need you to explain the concept of the gay sauna to the average listener that doesn't, because if somebody was quite naive about this whole, area of discussion, and I said it's a gay sauna, you would naturally assume it's just a sauna, but it's for gay people so they can feel safe, and that, they can go there and just have a steam room and a jacuzzi and feel safe and not worry about any homophobia.
Yeah, fantastic.
Absolutely. I mean, certainly they do not worry about any homophobia, do they? Because it's not like that at all.
No, it is not like that at all. And I have to be honest, the first time I went, I was absolutely petrified. So I'd gone in, I'd paid my money, and I thought, brilliant, I've got a jacuzzi,
Hang
got
on,
a steam room.
let's go backtrack. How much money do you pay to get into a gay sauna?
About £16.
£16?
£16 for a jacuzzi, a steam room, and a sauna. I thought it was a bargain.
Right, that's what you thought you were getting, yeah?
That's kind of what I thought I was
that is a
getting.
bargain for £16.
Yeah, all on one level. Brilliant. Till I found out about the other 2 levels. And I was innocent at this point. So I'd gone in. I mean, the first thing was when I paid, they handed me a towel.
Right.
Now, these saunas have different days. And I found out that I'd gone in on what they called naked day.
Oh.
So they didn't give me a towel. I thought I'd get a nice towel, wrap it round, keep it private. They gave me something the size of a flannel. And I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with this?
A loincloth.
Yeah. Followed by, it's your first time, just to let you know, when you get into the jacuzzi, it has to be naked because of the filters.
Okay.
At this point, I'm thinking, okay, we'll do this. We'll go through. Go down into the sauna, drop me little flannel, get in there.
Yeah.
4 or 5 guys all in there, and I'm thinking, okay, we're just chilling. There's signs on there, no sexual activity in the. I'm thinking, brilliant. Set of stairs sitting up opposite me. I thought, what's up the stairs? Go up the stairs, cubicles. I thought, oh, brilliant, you can have a changeover.
Yeah.
They were like buses coming out, 2s, 3s. So I thought, have a little walk along. One of them's got a sex swing sitting in there, already adjusted. And I thought, well, you can't really shower in there, can you? There's benches, all leather seats, all inside. And then glory holes. I'm not kidding you. I walked in, the first 3 cubicles, glory holes. There's one guy in the middle, obviously waiting for someone to go the other side. And I'm thinking, right, okay, stay calm. You can deal with this. It's all good. It's fine. Sex swing.
Let's go back to glory holes. So this... You don't know who's on the other side. And anyone can just go around there and just stick it in and they'll wait for somebody else to just accept that. That level of anonymity, where is the kind of pleasure in that?
I think first of all, you hope they're bloody good.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're going to stick your worm through the hole, you need to make sure they're okay.
No, I'm talking about the pleasure for the person that is doing it.
Well, this is the thing, what I've learned, because I wasn't on the scene before. I broke up when I walked into the scene. And so it was all quite new for me. But you have people that all they want to do is give head.
Oh, my God.
And they will do that all day long. Some of them will do nothing else. That's all they want.
Wow, for free?
For free. Yeah. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute. Straight, 50 quid, 100 quid, 250 quid. Mate. I can just stick it through a hole and job done. And do you know what? Actually, some of them are quite good. But then you get a bit wise, so you stand outside and you wait to see who goes in that middle cubicle.
Yeah.
It could be a 60-year-old man. It could be a 25-year-old guy. You just don't know. So I had this trick where you literally, you get for it, and when you've had enough, you just take your towel, slide it over the hole, slide the lock and run out the door quickly before they realise, because you don't want them to know who you were.
Can they not see anything at all?
Nothing
You
at
can't
all.
see
It's
nothing.
literally just a hole. You can't see anything at all.
Wow.
It is absolutely crazy.
And what about the risk of STDs and stuff like that in these places? Is it protected or?
I think there is an element of trust that's in there, and it's a risk that you take, and it is a really big risk that you go through. And luckily, things have changed now.
There are so many vaccinations now. You can get vaccinated against hepatitis. You can get vaccinated against gonorrhea. You can take PrEP against HIV. And let's be honest, a gay man is much more likely to get tested regularly than any straight man.
Yep.
Straight men are really funny about ever doing that.
Yeah.
For some weird reason. So I would imagine it's a lot safer in the gay community than it is actually in the straight community.
I think it is safer because it's made so much easier now. You can get tested weekly, you can get tested monthly as many times as you want to, and you can go back and get those results to come through. And I think that's really important that you're able to do that. Especially if you're going to be sticking something through a hole and just hoping that the other person on the side is clean. I mean, it's crazy.
But I mean, that's what straight men do. They just stick it through a hole and hope that the person's clean, don't they?
Exactly. So we're all doing exactly the same thing. It's just we test ourselves. I mean, how many straight men probably sleep with a woman and then go and test themselves before they go on to the next one?
Well, let me tell you, I was recently speaking to a woman at the NHS sexual health clinic regarding this subject, just to get some information. And we were talking about PrEP and HIV, and apparently in our area, particularly in Kent, the highest rate of HIV positive patients diagnosed recently in the last 2 years has been middle-aged straight men.
Wow, they're getting more adventurous.
And it's not even that. I think it's because they just don't get tested. I think they just don't ever they don't consider the risks. And they don't, and because it can take months, sometimes a year, to even show any symptoms of HIV.
Yeah.
But they're going around and just spreading it because they never get tested to find out if they've got anything.
And it's really simple. I mean, literally, when they go in and test you, they can actually test you. They can do a low-level test there and then. They can tell you within 15 minutes of walking into the room of whether you've contracted it at all.
Because there's this misconception as well with men that straight men, that if you're going to have an STD test, they're going to stick something down your willy and it's like an umbrella and they're going to have to scoop stuff out. It's nothing like that.
That's BDSM, darling. You know, if I was going to go down there and have something stuck down there, I mean, people would be going all the bloody time.
That is episode 5.
We'll talk about that one later. Anyway,
it's just a pee test, isn't it?
It's literally just a pee test, blood test.
So get yourself tested.
Give you a little swab.
Yeah.
No different from COVID.
Yeah, no.
You know, have a little swab and then they'll give you the results. You've got to get it done. People do it. You have to do it.
Anyway, we need to go back to what?
Oh, so that was the first floor.
Right.
That was just the first floor.
I forgot we were talking about gay saunas.
And I was like, right, and there's another set of steps.
Right.
At this point, I'm thinking, right, okay, this is, got to be some showers somewhere. I found the showers, they were right at the end. So then you go up to the next level. So you walk into this level and it's literally just a room and it's got leather seats going all the way around. Another sex swing, by the way, sitting in the corner. And there's all these guys in there and there's porn on the TV screens and they're just all sitting there pleasuring. So it can't get any worse, can it, at this point? So you go in, they've got like little podiums in there and then there's a curtain. Jet black curtain. People.
Not the curtain.
Jet black curtain. Well, you've got to pull it back because I want to know what's going on at this point.
Got to put it back.
Yeah. Pull it back. Do you know something? I couldn't see what was going on, but you could definitely hear what was going on.
Aye.
This was a dark room on the 3rd floor, and basically people just went in there. You didn't know who was there, who you were touching, what was going on, or who was doing anything, and everything went on in this room.
It's basically like every straight man's fantasy, but if it was women in there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is, and because it's gay men, they get to live out that fantasy because gay men and gay men all want the same fantasy. So you get to just
100%.
do it.
Yeah. But you just get on with it.
It sounds very hedonistic, but also like, do you think there's like an element of addiction to that sort of sexual freedom? That kind of promiscuity? Like
100%. I think it does become addictive because one, it's so easy to do. 2, you're always looking for that next challenge. And I think people that go there as well, obviously you make friends with people as well. So every time you go up, the staff will say, you're having a good time?
Yeah.
Or how many you had? Or you had anyone yet?
Right, hang on. Before, let me just stop you there. What's the most you've ever had in one sauna session?
No,
Come
no,
on,
no.
you gotta be honest.
I think the record I got up to, I think I turned up there at about 12, left about 7 o'clock, and I think we got to about 11.
For free.
11 for free, and they were all selected, I may add.
That's quite an achievement. Is there an element of like expectation when people go in there? Is it like an unspoken rule? You all know what you're going in there for, or because I know that with the straight community, when you go to swingers parties and stuff like that, the women are very much in control. But you will approach the woman, and if the woman says no, I'm not interested, you will respect that, and the man will walk away. They're all very centered around the respect of women and women's choices. Well, how does that work in the gay scene?
It's very similar. There is respect there. So you do know, I mean, you are able to say to somebody like, I'm not interested, and they will just walk on by when they go through. And I think the strangest thing is, so you're in all these rooms, you've gone to the glory hole, you've gone upstairs to the dark room, you've seen someone on a sex swing, or maybe you were in the sex swing, not for me. I'll push the swing, but I ain't laying in it. But and then you can go upstairs, and there's another room. Tea, coffee, sofas, and chill.
Oh.
And everyone's talking as if you're all best friends. But the weirdest thing is, when you go back, nobody speaks. There's no words. Nothing.
It's kind of like you take on a persona. It's like kind of like you're into that mode. You're a character. You're the character of the person. You're sexual. You're like most primalistic.
Yeah.
Sexual energy will come out, and you're that person and that person only. And then when you go back into a natural, normal societal environment where there's tea, coffee, you become a normal social person again.
Oh, 100%. And
like you just flip.
And the primeval side really does kick in. I mean, I've been in one of those dark rooms before, and you've got the tops and you've got the bottoms. Yeah, you're with me on that?
Shall we clarify what that means?
Yeah,
tops don't take things inside, they put the things in.
They put the things in.
And bottoms receive.
And the bottoms are the receivers.
Right, yeah.
But then you've got the verses.
What's that mean?
Yeah, so the verses, they'll do both.
Oh!
So they're put in.
Greedy.
And they're taken. Yeah,
at the same time.
Are you ready? But then you've got the sides.
What the hell is a side?
It depends what mood I'm in to whether I'm going to take it or receive it.
Oh.
The categories just get longer and longer and longer.
Picky,
the categories for people, the categories of how they take it, the categories of when they're going to take it.
Because there's all these other categories as well, aren't there? There's twink, twonk, bear, daddy.
Yeah. You've got all of those. You've got the twinks. They're normally like the young, pretty lads who are normally under 25. If you look after yourself, you might push it to 28 if you're lucky. But if you start not looking so young, you then go over to the twonk side. So you're not quite old, but you're not quite a twink. So you're the middle guy. And then you go over, you've got the daddies. They're the ones with the dad bods, to go through. Then you've got the bears. So they're the ones that are a little bit bigger, a little bit hairy to be able to go through. And all these categories.
What box do you put yourself in?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I would love to sit in the twank. The twank? The twink. I'd love to sit in the twink, but I'm clearly not there. So am I a twonk or am I a daddy? I don't know. What do you reckon?
I reckon you're
where
a
are we
twank.
sitting?
That's what I reckon.
I'm a twank.
A twanker.
Right in the middle. I don't want to change. Definitely a twanker.
Yeah, because as fun as this all sounds, and it does still sound quite, not glamorous, but it sounds very liberal, freeing, and, that's great, and people do need an element of that. But like we were saying before, if it is quite addictive and it becomes your whole lifestyle, surely it must get a bit lonely.
Yeah.
Does it not sometimes feel a bit empty? How does one go about solidifying a real emotional connection, a relationship, something long term? Like,
it's hard. It is really difficult because we go out there and we have fun and we laugh and joke. You go to the sauna and I've done 11 guys and you've done this. But I think one thing that every gay guy, and I do mean every gay guy, the thing that they're actually missing is, that snuggle at the end of the night. Put Netflix on and just cuddle up, someone to hold them and just be there when you come back. And would that
be weird? Would that be weird if if you've been to the sauna and someone's come back with you and you wouldn't expect them to stay with you. They'd be like, all right, I'm done now. See you later.
It's literally
like immediately after it's done, they're gone.
That's it. They're literally
Doesn't
there.
that leave you feeling empty inside after they've gone?
It does because, we all hope for that connection and you do get that. Grinder, you ring them up, they come down, they do the deed, they disappear. You meet them in the club, they come back, they do the deed, they disappear. So you do really miss that side of that connection to come through.
Do you think maybe that's why the addictive side of it creeps in, because once they're gone, you're craving the next the next hit of dopamine where you feel a human connection.
Yeah, you're waiting for that company.
Yeah.
You know, for that moment, you actually had somebody, and you might have a little cuddle at the end of it, but then they've disappeared. So then you go on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And that's where the addiction comes in. And then if you can't find anybody, then you go down the sauna because you can get somebody. But as soon as you walk out the door, it's gone.
All you're doing, it's kind of like being a drug addict. It's like you just want that quick fix because you can't fix the long-term problem. So you have that quick fix. And then once that quick fix is over, you still haven't fixed the long-term problem. So you go out and find another quick fix. And it's just continuous. It's just a repetitive
it just carries
cycle.
On and on.
And after you've been through that cycle so many times, it must be really hard to then trust someone, form that bond, know, if for them to be in the same mindset as you, to want the same thing. And because of all the promiscuity, like if for example, if you're looking for a monogamous relationship, that's something that a lot of gay men may disagree on.
Yeah,
on monogamy.
A lot of them will turn around and say, it's not what I want, it's not what I want to do.
I'll be in a relationship, but it won't be monogamous, it'll be open.
Yeah. And there's so many, and that was one of the things that shocked me. There's so many open relationships now.
Yeah.
And I think that stems from, they've done this scene, they've done that, and it is an addiction. They can't stop. They want somebody.
That's it, yeah, it's
but
the
then
addiction.
what happens, they want somebody that is feeling the same as them. So they want to be with those people. They've got someone, they come home, they can snuggle, they can cuddle up, but they're still going out and doing what they're doing.
They can't give up that kind of the thrill of the chase and the thrill, And that's very similar to drug addiction.
Yeah.
Or do you know anybody, or have you yourself personally experienced anyone that's kind of had a detrimental effect on their mental health, all of this?
I would probably say at a guesstimate, there's at least a good 60% of gay guys that have really gone down the road of depression and struggling, because you kind of feel after a time that what you're doing is you're basically going out there and being a prostitute for free.
Yeah.
But you're enjoying it and it's on your terms. But you're never actually getting a connection. You're never getting emotional.
Yeah.
But also you get people that goes to these spas. I mean, I can remember one time, bless him, there was a guy that had gone up in one of the rooms and he'd sat in the swing. So open swing, everyone's around. And obviously he's laying there and not one person went anywhere near him.
Oh, and that is awful.
Whether it wasn't the type or they didn't like him or whatever. And it does affect you because...
Well, the rejection.
The rejection of it.
But especially when you see that there's all these, well, he's getting this and he's getting that and, it's my turn soon. And then you think, oh,
nobody's coming up to you. No one's coming near you.
What is wrong with me?
I mean, how awful. I mean, I can't imagine.
Don't laugh. It's not funny. Why are we laughing?
It's not funny. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But yeah, it is hard. And I have.
But then why subject yourself to that? If that was me, I'd be traumatised for life. I wouldn't be able to subject myself to that again.
But do you know what? I think it becomes the reverse of the addiction. Because now they're addicted that they want to go there and find somebody or people that will and want them.
Are you sometimes like getting down with business and you just get little peepers to stand there watching? Like that?
Oh, all the time. All the time.
Try and touch you like, no.
I mean, I'm just talking about one spa. I mean, there's another spa in the middle of London. I shan't name names. And literally the doors, they're a bit like cowboy doors. So they're swing doors and you can see over the top. So you go in and do what you want to do and everyone's crowding around and they're all watching because then you've got the watchers. They don't want to do, they don't want to take, they don't want to give, they just want to look. Little peepers.
Little meerkats.
It's the meerkat brigade. And actually we do that. Oh, here come the gay meerkat. They're just looking over the top having a little peep, seeing what's going on. Or you've got the down lows.
Oh, what's a down low?
They're down lows. So these are normally the ones that are either they haven't come out yet, or they don't want to come out, or they're married, or they've got a girlfriend, and they call themselves down lows. They do it on the apps as well. So they'll put on there in their profile, down low must be kept private.
So my wife doesn't find out that I'm a raving queen. Ladies, check your men's phones for an app called Blowers.
Yeah, you need Blowers, Grinder, anything like that. And if you hear, I mean, everyone's heard the tone, you get that, ding. They're the ones that want to be
do they
secret.
even still wear their wedding rings?
Some of them do, 100%. They're quite proud with it. I mean, I don't get it. They're married, they come in, and you walk in, gorgeous guy standing there, and you look at it and you think, well, you're obviously deprived, and I feel a bit sorry for you, and you're good looking, so come on, let's go.
No shame, Jason.
No shame. It's a free-for-all.
But you know what? If he's going in there, he's a married man, he's going in there. If it wasn't you that gave it to him, someone else would.
Well, yeah.
Exactly. You're not the problem. He's the problem if he's married and he's doing this behind his wife's back.
That's his issue. That's
all on him.
Some people in the gay community, they hate it and they really frown upon it because obviously you're not a gay guy. You're not even a bi guy at this point. You're down low and you're exploring. I mean, you know, I know people that have been dead straight. You know, I'm straight. I'm going to marry and have kids and everything else. And I'm like, you're not so straight anymore, are you?
I was gonna ask that. Is there anybody that you like has come and been like, I'm not gay, and then like they're so in denial when they've, but then at the same time within a little while you've proven
it happened.
Very wrong.
Yeah, I've proved them very wrong. I've had a guy before.
I always say every man will say that he's not gay until he meets Jason, because Jason can literally.
Come on, that's
I swear
not
to
fair.
God, no, it is, because you have got something about you. Doesn't matter who you meet, you draw them in, and I'm like, if he's got a little inkling of curiosity,
how bad you're making me sound right now.
no, but it's a credit to you, because even if there's a little inkling of curiosity there,
I'll find it. I'll find it. You see this little building block of a gap, you just pull it out.
I will take it, I will exploit it, I will build a fucking house with it.
Let's have a look. And then the building blocks build, and it's like Jenga, your life's just falling apart.
Come on, you was going to tell me about an example.
Oh, God. So there was a guy, I'm straight, I'm engaged, everything else I'm going to go through. And then you hear this word, it's like, well, apparently, you know, men know what men like. And I'm like,
that line.
Oh, okay. So we're going there, are we? Men know what men like.
Well, of course they do.
At that point,
yeah,
there's curiosity. There's the little block.
There's your little thread.
Yeah, they do.
You just got to pull at that thread.
Just give it a little tug. And that was the problem. Anyway, meet this guy. He's engaged. He's going to get mad. I mean, I felt awful. I don't feel walking away that I've just ruined something. But at the end of the day, I've saved her.
Yeah.
Because it was going to happen at some point. It was going to come out. And yeah, he's a straight guy and everything else. And then he asked me the question, men know what men like. And I went there. And then he moved a little bit closer. And I'm like, okay. So I said, you know what? Why don't you come down the spa? 16 quid, jacuzzi, steam room, hot tub. I thought, brilliant, we're getting in. Oh, this isn't some gay thing, is it? No. You know, but we can have a proper chat.
Yeah. It's a trap! It's a trap!
And the shocking thing was, I think he kind of knew, because when he walked through the door, he didn't get handed a flannel. He was lucky. He got a towel on his first time. God. And he walked down and you could see the eyes wandering. Anyway, I said, right, I'm going to pop outside. I'll be back in a minute. You'll be fine. Come back in. He's not on the first floor anymore, is he?
Oh.
Couldn't find him.
Oh.
Yeah. So, you know how I said you have a look sometimes at the third cubicle to see who's in the middle? Yeah, well, I was more worried about who walked out the first cubicle. It was him.
Oh! I'm not gay.
I'm not gay.
But I've just been sucked off by a man.
Yeah. And I went, did you enjoy that? He went, just shut up. And then it all came out from there. And about 2 weeks later, he came out and they weren't getting married anymore. And that was 4 years ago. And he's now married. He's married to a guy and they've been married for 3.5 years.
Oh, well, I love that there's a happy ending to that story.
So there was a happy ending.
I feel sorry for her. Yeah.
Is ever going to talk to me again? And if you're out there, I'm sorry, you know, we ruined your life, but
to be fair, done you a service, all right? Right, so our final question. What is one thing that in your experience, or that you've experienced, that has changed your whole perspective on the scene, made you think differently about it?
I think coming into it from, let's say, an outside gay, living a gay life and, you know, having relationships and everything else, to then coming into the apps, to then finding out about saunas, is kind of the people you meet. And I think the one thing that stands out the most is I met one guy. It was a threesome. We were invited to
You love
to
a
come
threesome,
down.
don't you?
Oh, mate, if you can get it, you share it. If you don't like the first one, you've got a second chance. You know, if he's too small, you've got a bigger one in the corner. You know, there's less disappointment. Anyway, we go in and we've gone in for this threesome. I met this guy and he was fantastic. And I won't name his career, but I can pretty much say that all the civil service careers we've gone through, I've probably done most of them.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
wait a minute, Mr.
You've got to do it. You know, and you've got paramedics. Oh, paramedics are amazing. They just want to heal you and make you feel good.
Oh, come on, you're stereotyping.
Anyway, we're not going to stereotype. We had this threesome, and then, I mean, that's an addiction as well. You've got some people in there. And about 3 weeks later, he messaged me and he went, I really fancy another threesome. I want it to be with you, and I've got this guy. So then you start going into the role play.
Oh.
Ooh. And I know that's going to be season 3 or 4.
Yeah, we'll
but,
go
you know,
into that deeper.
But literally, it was like, right, okay, so what do? You pull up outside this house, the front door's open, you open the front door, you walk up the stairs, it'd probably give you a kiss, there'd be a bit of porn playing on the floor. I'm thinking, Christ, I hope there's no one in the corner. You know, but it's all in there, and then we get down to it. We go up, sure as hell, clothes off, snog, there we go, a little bit of a head. And then the other guy, he decided, right, we're going to have a little bit more fun here. So I lay on the bed, he gets on top, the other one comes in behind. I was like, there is really no limits to this world.
No.
And literally no, and he took it like an absolute pro.
Hang on a minute, so like a human centipede type situation?
No.
What?
So
Hang on.
Right,
Right.
okay, it's a bit difficult to on camera. So you lay down, okay?
Yeah.
You get this guy, he comes and sits and faces you.
Yeah.
The other guy comes behind him
Yeah.
and also enters the entrance.
And your mouth...
So there's 2 of them in one hole.
No!
2 of them. This guy, 2 of them. So I'm there merrily, here we go, yeah, fantastic. And this guy comes behind, waxes in there as well. Well, he loved it. He'd never done it before, and I'm laying there thinking,
Did it make his eyes water?
oh, I quite like this guy. But together, taking one guy in one go, wow. And that changed everything for me, because I thought there's absolutely no limits
There's no
to this
limits.
game.
No?
There is no limits to this game.
I thought with the pain. God, I can't.
I mean, he didn't make a lot of noise, which surprised me, so, you know.
Maybe he'd stretched himself out a bit before he was all ready.
Well, it depends whether he went or I went first, but one of us made it a little bit wider at the end of the day.
And that's where we'll draw the line. Okay, we're going to stop right there. Now, you don't have to agree with everything you've heard today. You're entitled to your own opinion, but we cannot ignore that this is what goes on behind the scenes in the gay world. What I will say is I have been enlightened, as always, by your escapades, and you're a font of knowledge.
There's a whole world out there that people don't know about.
And we've only scratched the surface. There are so many other topics that we are going to be bringing onto this podcast in the future. Jason, I love you dearly.
I love you too, but I also have to say, when you say scratch the surface,
Yeah.
there's so many people out there that I've just scratched the surface, but they tend to come back for more.
You're an animal. But you can see why this is going to be a whole world of fun. Can't wait for the next one. We love you guys. Thank you for watching.
See you soon. Bye.